this is the solution to white to deliver checkmate in a maximum of 9 moves. Well, the key move here is to play rook to e8 check. Now, the first reply, king takes on h7. What does white do? Well, he capitalizes down in the corner like I suggested in the solve it part. That is discovered check from the bishop. Black has to give up his queen. White says, thanks a lot, check. He has to play there, and then, as I'm sure anyone would agree, that is a nice checkmate down there in the far corner. So, let's just put this back for a moment and remind ourselves that in this position, white has just played rook e8 check. Now, black does have another move. He has to reject taking that pawn on h7. So what does white do? Well, this is where it all really happens in that far corner there, check. Now, of course, he has to take, otherwise it's mate in 1. So he takes the queen. And white, well, he takes the queen back. Now, in this position, black is forced to take that rook, otherwise it's an easy win, as can be seen. So he takes the rook. Now, it looks as though it's heading for a draw, possibly black trying to wangle a stalemate. So what does he do here, white that is? Well, this is where he really capitalizes down where the black king is. I can't emphasize this enough. What we've done is we've stopped black going to g7. He can't go to h7. Now, should he push this pawn, of course, we just push ours on, and it's going to be checkmate on the back rank. So he has to move his king. He has to move that king. So what do we do here? This is the critical stage here in this mate in 9. Well, this is the killer punch. Now, you notice here, if he moves the pawn, like I say, we advance ours. Now, if he comes here, we pin him right down, and he's no option but to move his pawn, and we advance and we mate him on the back rank. So he can't afford to do that. So he has to go there. What do we do now? Would you agree with he's well and truly pinned down? He only has moves with his pawn. So he comes here. He could advance at 2 squares if he wants. Now, if we took that pawn either like that or en passant, it will be stalemate. So we play here, he goes here, we go here, he goes here, and we say that is checkmate in 9 moves.